Okay, so there was a celebration at my work yesterday and they brought a red velvet cake with the cream cheese icing. I normally don't like cake, but I decided to have a piece, of course, celebration. My boss walks by and he's like, I thought you only ate protein. And I was like, protein before sugar. I was like, you saw me in this meeting, they're announcing people, and I'm always there eating my ground beef patties. So, and then before I went to work, I had my eggs. Prioritize your protein first. Protein has always been shown to cut a blood sugar spike. You can be healthy and still enjoy everything. And also, people always have this idea about, this has been the weirdest thing for me, is right, everybody's eating a piece of cake, right? We're all celebrating. And people come and stand next to me and they're like, oh, I shouldn't be eating this. I shouldn't be eating this. And I'm like, why don't you enjoy it, bro? Like, if you have these thoughts like I shouldn't be eating this, your intuition is saying, go throw that in the garbage. You really should not be eating this. Have you had your protein before? Are you capable of scooping and processing these sugars? Maybe not, you know? But me, I'm like, you should just enjoy it. Like, but I have my protein first, and that's always my rule. And if you're trying to get your health in order, you have to understand blood sugar. Blood sugar is like the most important thing. And you can't understand blood sugar if you're not looking at the entirety of your circadian rhythm. Why? Because when we're supposed to have this natural cortisol spike in the morning, meaning that if you're off in your hormones, if you don't understand your blood sugar, you can almost bet, don't listen to me. This is for entertainment purposes only. Go get a continuous glucose monitor and track your own situation. However, if you're waking up around the same time every day with no alarm clock and you feel relatively good, you can almost predict that your circadian rhythm is doing pretty well and your blood sugar levels are pretty stable. Now, if you wake up in the morning and you have to use an alarm clock, you feel hungover, you got hit by a bus, you can almost guarantee that your sugar levels are out of whack as well as other hormones. Why? Because we're supposed to get a natural cortisol spike in the morning, and this goes down in the afternoons as our melatonin is rising up. If we're not having this natural cortisol spike in the morning, it's probably because we're not having that melatonin increase at night. Melatonin is signaling insulin resistance at night, and this is so we can be insulin sensitive following the next day. Light sensitive, right? We're in line with the circadian rhythm. So that's really important to know. So if your blood sugar levels are not stable, protein first. Protein first. Full amino acid and fatty acid profile for breakfast. For me, this looks like eggs and ground beef. Very monotonous, very routine, very predictable. My body knows that I love it and I'm going to nourish it every single day. Even if I have some sweets or desserts and I decide to celebrate, my blood sugar is it's not gonna be as affected as if I am not nourishing my body, right? My sugar's gonna go boom, skyrocket out of this world, and then I'm gonna be doing this up and down. I'm gonna be in my stress response if I don't prioritize nourishment of my body. But you can still enjoy things. You can still enjoy everything. You can adopt this rule that's helped me tremendously. Protein first. Even if I'm going to a restaurant and I know I want dessert after, I'm gonna have a steak. I'm gonna have like protein filled something. And then I'm probably not going to have any other carbohydrates. If I get a baked potato, if I get asparagus, I get something else on the side. All I'm going to do is I'm going to have that steak and then I'm going to have a little bit of dessert. Like, that's just how I've chose to balance things in my life. And like, you do whatever you want. People are always going to project what it looks like in order to be healthy. So many people have asked me, like, well, they're first off like, you don't eat this, right? Because if you look healthy, you have to be boring and not have sugary foods or desserts or ever. You have to be a bland, robot of discipline. And like, discipline is important. Discipline is your habits, right? Protein first. Sunlight exposure in the morning. Exercise. Like, yeah, discipline. But you could still have fun. People have said that, oh, you're vegan, right? No, I would die if I had to live off lettuce and stuff. A while ago, I was eating a large majority of vegetables because I had this idea that meats were not good for us, that they were heavy. So I had a little bit of protein and a large amount of vegetables. Started having skin issues, fatigue issues, blah, 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 blah. I kind of switched that around, started eating a lot of animal-based proteins. I felt so much better. My skin improved. My body improved tremendously, like my shape, because I'm a very muscular girl. I got a lot of muscle. I have like a very athletic build. I got legs. And so years ago, like I said, I switched that protein forward. But yeah, people are always going to have this idea of what it means to be healthy, and a lot of people think that you have to be in complete misery. But look at the timing of everything. Your timing is everything. Your timing, your circadian rhythm, your health is your circadian rhythm and how you are fitting in line with that. So yeah, maybe you decide, maybe you do the best workout, but you're doing it at 2 a.m. Okay? Our body, our melatonin is the darkness hormone. We are meant to be, we are diurnal creatures. I hope I said that right. We are meant to be in line with the light cycle. So yeah, maybe you have an incredible workout routine. You are super dedicated, but you're doing that workout at 1 a.m. when your body's naturally wanting to secrete the most amount of melatonin, right? You're going against your hormones. And that was me years ago. If I look back at my photo memories, I'm in Planet Fitness at 3 a.m., right? My circadian rhythm was so off. I was struggling so much with my skin health, my mental health, my physical health, everything. And then once I decided, oh my God, I'm a creature of the light, I put that protein first, I'm in line with the rhythm, then everything becomes easily, effortlessly, because it's like putting puzzle pieces together. Like, you are one with nature, you are one with the light cycle. And then you can enjoy desserts without coming out of your rhythm so much. Your blood sugar's not up and down, and like you're not fighting, your immune system's not fighting for your life, because you're giving your body what you need, you're working and you're playing, and you're just enjoying life. You're just enjoying it. Alan Watts says, like, there's not much to life. He's like, life is not like super hard to understand. It's just us enjoying it. So I'm trying to live by that. I hope this video is helpful for you. If it is, you can like, share, and subscribe. But as always, I do wish you the best of luck. Protein first.